you really need to be able to ignore everybody. If you want to be successful, if you want to advance spiritually, or really just have a happy life, you need to be able to ignore the programming coming at you from all the angles that it's coming at you from, in the form of society, people, friends, family, colleagues, everything really, media, music. So programming is everywhere, as I'm pretty sure you already know. Okay, there's programming coming at you from all angles in different forms. Okay, the strongest form of programming that affects the most people is friends and family, and to some extent colleagues, but not as much. It's mainly friends and family. So the 2 or 3 of your closest friends and your family, specifically your mother and father, will have the strongest influence on you compared to anything else. And as much as it might sound harsh to say it, for the most part, for the vast majority of the time, you should ignore everybody. Because really what people are doing, what everybody does to some degree, is they see the world through their eyes, through their lens, right? Their belief system. And they try, whether they know it or not, to make other people believe what they believe, to get the world to line up with their existing belief system. And when something challenges that, even if they don't know they're doing it, they'll try and kind of put you in line with what they believe. And this is very harmful for you, for the most part anyway, because it's not your choice. It's not a free choice. If you're being programmed by people that are trying to get you to believe what they believe, that's not really you making a choice, that's them making the choice. So one of the most common questions or comments, I guess, that I get is when I'm talking to people or in my videos or something about quitting your job and starting your own business, or going and doing your own thing, right? You're following your own life path. It might be a spiritual pilgrimage or something. It might be following your dreams, following your heart, whatever it is. And the most common comment I get is, what do I tell my parents? Or what are my friends going to think if I quit my job and do this, follow this path? And my response is always the same. It doesn't matter. It genuinely does not matter. Because you're living your life, right? You're making your decisions. You're going on your own journey. If you just always try and do what you think other people want you to do, it might make them temporarily happy, a little bit, but you won't be happy. So what's the point? And especially if it's to do with big life decisions that affect you only, things like your career, where you live, what you do, and how you spend your time. If you're making those decisions based on what somebody else wants you to do, then it's not really your life. You're just kind of living like a puppet or an echo. So the most common, it's almost cliche at this point, the most common situation is person wants to go and follow their heart and follow their passion or their dream. They're worried about what their parents will think. Their parents want them to get a classic stable job, which isn't really even a thing anymore. And so the person gives up their dream or ignores their dream in order to work in this stable job. They do it, they realise they freaking absolutely hate it, it sucks the life out of them, and then they quit and eventually follow their dream anyway. And the funny thing is, what ends up happening is when that person quits and follows their dream, not only are they happier, but in the long run, usually the parents are more proud of them anyway, because they're actually making something of their life and breaking the mold, doing what they enjoy. Everybody wins. So there's really no benefit to listening to the people in the first place in terms of making decisions about what to do with your life. So that's why I titled this video, Ignore Everybody, Ignore Everyone, because that's the key to happiness, in my opinion. Just ignore everybody else, follow your own discernment and intuition, and just decide what to do.